Hello, my fellow YouTubers. It's me, Carlita, the Spice Queen, and I am here to spice up your day with some of the highlights of season 14, episode 1 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yes, they made their appearance last night, Sunday night, at 8 o'clock p.m. And I took my time and looked at it, and I've created some notes, so I will from time to time be looking up, looking down. Please forgive me. I am new at this. This is in fact my first video. Okay, so but before we start, I just would like to ask you all to subscribe, press the like button, the bell. Okay, ring the bell. Well, you know the bell, and leave a comment. Also, while you're at it, share it around the world. Let the people see it. To help me get started. It would be greatly appreciated. Now, without further ado, I'm gonna get started. Right. So they started out with the highlights of the show, and from I guess the whole season. They showed different activities and things that to let you know how the year pretty much will be going. And but they started out with Marlo, Marlo and her edges. How she's proud and how she's feeling great about them because they are growing and everything. And the background music when they show part of it, this background music when they really show her edges. It reminds me of that Coming to America movie with Eddie Murphy, the guy with the Jerry curl juice and a glow something. That's what it reminded me of. But without further ado, I'm happy that her edges are growing. But you know what? She could have saved her some money. All she had to do was buy some of Kenya Moore hair care, edge control. She could have saved money. So, Marlo, if you ever see this video, just know next time just buy Kenya Moore's product. I am an advocate of hers, by the way. Okay, so all right. So after the Marlo, they show Sheree. Excuse me, Sheree and Apollo appears to be giving her advice about Prison Babe, Tyrone, what to expect from him when he get out. That she can definitely look forward to him cheating. Well, that's not good. And they then go to. It started out with Kenya. Okay, well, some of the highlights, I be going back and forth, but they start out with Kenya when the show finally started. They start out with Kenya. She's back in town from Los Angeles for a short spell. She's back in town. Her and Brandon, her partner, they're practicing. Candy and Marlo pays her a visit and everything. And when I tell you, Kenya is definitely skilled. I mean, I go back and forth and look at the video from Dancing with the Stars, and the music she chose. I mean, it was just so exciting. Man, I can look at it over and over and over again. There might be something she might want to think about doing again. She might be really successful this time because they didn't do her right. I mean, she did great. For me, she was underscored. Okay, now. Okay, so in reference to that, Marlo came off to me, a little arrogant. And just arrogant. She got this thing about Kenya. I mean, she started talking about when, Kenya this, Kenya that. She's so overwhelmed by Kenya. I mean, it's just kind of weird. And she got this lay archive thing. I mean, I guess it's people, she rent out her clothing and that she has worn and renting out to people, I guess, in the industry. I am not interested in wearing nobody's clothes, okay? Sweating, body sweating, all that kind of things. I know they clean it, but for me, that's just not a good idea. But who knows? Somebody might like it. Okay, and so I'm just going through. Now, in comes Sheree at Marlo's event. In comes Sheree. The ladies are excited and everything. The ladies are excited to see her and everything. And then so Kenya asked Sheree. I'm just doing the highlights. Kenya asked Sheree about Tyrone. Sheree said Tyrone is home. Only home meant Philadelphia. He's not here. Okay? Enough said about that. Now, Sheree also says that after Kenya had beautiful, beautiful Brooklyn, Kenya has become nicer, and everything. And I wouldn't waste my time, getting gray hairs with them ladies and everything. I got that beautiful, beautiful baby to look after, to see every day. I'll be happy too. And not too much could make me or get me upset. Certainly not them. So, yeah. Happy, happy, happy. Yes. And she should be. Okay. Then there's Candy talking about a sex life. So I'm going back and forth. I'm thinking about the intro. Candy was talking about a sex life. How Kenya stated she wanted to have, how Kenya stated she wanted to have sex. I'm sure she don't want to have sex with Todd. Period. Candy, that's you. That's yours. I'm sure Kenya can do better than that. Not saying Todd not, he's okay man, but he's your man, Candy. And he's your man. Okay? I don't see too many women googly albums. But then that's just my opinion. Okay, and then Marlo walks in from the back there, and I don't know what she got on it. I mean, it would just look like I don't know, just like Sheree said, she looked like one of those candy wraps, the strawberry and all that. I mean, it was just awful. Awful. And I don't know, whoever told her that dress was pretty old, looked nice on her, they were just absolutely lying. And I hope she just get rid of that dress and just tear it up. Seriously. Excuse me. Yeah, so I went over that in reference to the dress was straight out of design. Crazy. That dress was really crazy. Okay, then there's Drew and Ralph. They seem to be getting along with Sonia and everything. And Drew and Ralph teamed up with Sonia and her husband at the gym. And Sonia goes on to explain about her Olympic achievements, which is very, very great, and I respect you. If they don't, I respect you, Sonia. But I think what you did was a mighty, mighty good thing. You understand? My daughter's father was an Olympic, a gold medalist. Okay, so like I said, it appears that Sonia and Drew and their guys get along very, very well. Seem like they're comfortable with each other. So then they go into Drew. There's a scene about Ralph and his assistant. Okay, Drew wondering why his assistant and him are so close, and she's sending him some type of email about or text about massaging him and things of that nature. Drew, I would be concerned too. Okay, so do whatever you need to do. Ralph is a little bit sketchy. He's just been getting into stuff and I don't know. So good luck with that. Okay. So, as I said, Kenya, when she walked in, she was so beautiful, that white dress. I mean, it was hitting her in all the right places. All the ladies said, wow. soon as she walked into the dance hall, wherever, what's it, Marlo held her event. It was beautiful. The venue for that was very, very beautiful. And as Candy said, she really put some money out for that. But I tell you one thing, to rent my clothes out and let other people wear my clothes, and better yet, people, I don't care about wearing nobody's clothes. But anyway, who knows about that? Okay, you never know. So then there's Sonya. Sonya and her husband. Sonya husband wants another baby. Sonya has a son, and she just moved here. I believe she said 3 years ago. Her mother and father live with them. Her husband would like to have another baby, a sibling for their son. Sonya not totally on board based on some of the alienation she experienced with the first child. So that's something they have to decide about. Then the next thing, Drew's house. Excuse me. In comes Sonya, Candy. Drew tells them about her husband's assistant again, about the massage therapy. Excuse me. I don't know what's going on. About massage therapy. Hold on. I drink a little bit of water. Okay, now keep in mind, again, this is my first video. So I expect to get better with time. Okay, so I'm so sick of Drew. Got her. I'm so sick of Drew. Really, I never really was a fan of Drew. And I was looking at Drew's hair, and I was trying to figure out the top piece. I mean, she's spinning around, look like she is spinning top, that little piece on top of her head. I don't know where she get, who does her hair, and why are they not telling her that that's just not it? I mean, why do you just let her go out there like that? I mean, come on, really? Come on. Could do better than that. Drew, listen, they're not telling you the right stuff, okay? Right? So, you need to get a hairstylist. Somebody's going to be honest and frank with you. And don't take your husband's advice, because they say yes. Okay? But that's not good, okay? Because, I mean, really, it's just awful. So, but in any case, I guess at some point we'll get it right. So, like I said, Marlo came in looking crazy with that dress. I mean, I couldn't understand what was going on with that. As I said, Kenya arrived, poetry in motion she was. That white gown was gorgeous. I mean, I am definitely a Kenya advocate. I can't say it no more than that. It's not too much that she can do that to make me, just like her. And I'm just being honest about it. Okay, now, Sheree starts stirring up the pot. The ladies are out there discussing, having a discussion before Marlo walked in to greet them. Before that, what's her name? Sheree. Sheree goes in the back, whispering in Marlo's ear and tell Marlo that Kenya said just that and another, when all of them was grouped up and was saying stuff. But Sheree wants to pick out what Kenya said. I mean, why? Why is that? So Marlo comes out. She's upset. She's go at Kenya. And Kenya said, like I knew she would, why are you picking on me? I mean, why am I the only one? I wasn't the only one who out here said things or had an opinion about what was going on. And so she goes on to explain, and Marlo goes around the table, and the ladies are trying to explain this, that, and another. So here is where I'm going to stop, because the other part, the next, my part two, I'll be picking up on, where I left off. Them at the event, having a discussion, Marlo approaching them and addressing Kenya. And I'm going to pick up from there. So, please, again, like I said, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell, and share, and make a comment, write a comment, so I can get better at this. Okay? So thank you, and I'll see you on part 2.